And you have a birthday
I'd
coming
be pretty
up.
disturbed if our two characters were mine too.
I'd be
Well,
worried.
yes, but I'm talking about your That's a little scary. That is a little scary. Are you going to become, your character, do you think, will become more like your mother in the upcoming season?
If my character will?
Yes, more like your mother. Your mother in the series, that is.
Not my real life mother.
Yeah.
It's in the future seasons. There's definitely more. There's more to play with his, battling with his inner demon kind of a thing, and I'm excited to see if we do more seasons to see where Roman as a character goes, because there's definitely a darker side that's not fully been explored yet, I think.
He was kind of a nice guy in the first season, I thought.
He tried to be, yeah.
Yeah, and
He still tried to be.
And your characters were developing a nice rapport. What's going to happen with that rapport in season 2?
It starts with Peter still outside of the borders of Hemlock Grove, just trying to get as far away from it as possible, and he's still mourning the death of Letha. And certain circumstances draw him back into the orbit of Hemlock Grove, and he has to confront Roman right away. And so they're basically enemies at the beginning. They're right where they left off. And then Madeline Brewer's character, Miranda, sort of becomes a pivotal part in what brings their friendship back together. Does that answer your question?
How do you feel about the new character coming in?
A+.
Miranda's character.
Huh?
Miranda's character coming in. The character, the stranger coming to town.
It's been that was she's one of the new additions to the show, and she's been great, really fun to work with, just like this unique girl that could kind of unite Peter and Roman, which are two so weird and different, difficult characters that you need a very
depressing at the beginning.
Yeah,
you need to sort
you
of.
need. Yeah, she brought light into to each of their lives. That from they were just dealing with their own battles, on the side, and she kind of came in and sparkle.
Cheered them up.
Cheered them up a little bit.
Have you ever used any characters from horror stories that you're familiar with to help draw your own characters out? Is there, Dracula, obviously, or...
No, I tried to avoid watching like the werewolf transformation things because it's a different sort of, he's a different werewolf, like a lot of werewolf films are based on how this average day kind of underdog guy gets cursed with this beast, and he has to it's the unleashing of this beast, whereas Peter's it's a lot more spiritual. In the first season anyway, his werewolf his lycanthropy, and so I tried to avoid watching other werewolf films.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them, like Nosferatu and Dracula, and it's just fun to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna play that whole thing, but you just need to find your own character, and you find inspirations and everything. It's funny how that works, because I don't. Sometimes it depends on what kind of character you play, but I don't want to emulate someone else's performance. So you want to kind of you watch things that should inspire you, but you don't want to try to do something and then you have the script as kind of a skeleton for where you just build on to create this little thing.
It's tricky.
It is.
Be original, and so.
Yeah, and you watch things that inspires you, but you don't want to emulate something that's already been done. Or at least I don't want to do that.
On a lighter note, your birthday's coming up. I mentioned that a little bit earlier. Are you going to be celebrating? Don't you have a birthday coming up?
No, it's
I have a
birthday
birthday.
coming up.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But yeah.
You're getting older. So will you celebrate?
Getting older.
How will you celebrate? Will you run around Hollywood? What do you guys?
No, I'm gonna be in a music festival down in Gothenburg called Way Out West.
Nice.
Yeah.
Performing.
Performing, yeah.
What do you?
No,
what do you
no.
say?
Before, I'm
I
just gonna
thought
be
you
there.
said you're going to be
I'm just gonna be
in
there
it.
drinking with my
He
friends.
sings children's songs.
Children's-
Now everybody.
Well, that's
Don't tell your mother.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.